I don't like COVID. It's kind of getting old. And you know what I wish? I wish COVID worked in dog years. So now it would be about 12 and starting to hit puberty, that wonderful stage in our lives. Just to give everyone a bit of context, I moved from South Africa at the end of 2019, which meant that I had to wait a month before I could start school and have a social life. When the time finally came for me to start school, it was the beginning of February, and school shut down in the middle of March. If my maths is correct, I had about 6 weeks of in-person school. But I only had 6 weeks of in-person school, so I don't know if my maths is correct. After everything shut down, everything went online. I mean, even my doctor's appointments. At one point, I was nearly shoving the phone up my nose to get a better angle on a bump, which turned out to be a pimple. After this, I was very lonely. I had no friends and I was very unsocial. So, as a social event, my mother signed me up for a sailing course. I've never been sailing in my life. Anyway, I go to this sailing course expecting Poseidon, and you know what I get? I get 7th grade boys, which is not a total loss because I can play Fortnite now. So, yay! After the sailing adventure, I was lost. I was trying to reinvent my life into something I couldn't do. I felt emotionally and technically, physically isolated. I had lost hope in myself and the world. So what do you do when you lose hope? You binge watch a TV show. In my case, this TV show was The Office. I know, very basic, but experiencing that laughter every morning before online school made me feel more confident and content. I was interested in why I felt this way, so reluctantly, I did some research. When I got to writing this part of my speech, I'd been writing for about 30 minutes, so that means you take like a 3-hour break just to even things out, you know? But something inside of me told me I had to keep writing. But something else inside of me told me that I should look up 5 minutes of stand-up comedy. So I looked up 5 minutes of stand-up comedy. I clicked on the first video that popped up, but my school-issued Chromebook had restricted it, just like it restricted the words breast cancer for a biology project. In the end, I had to carry on writing and change my topic for my biology topic. Can I see a raise of hands from everyone who knows the saying, laughter is the best medicine? I'm just kidding, this is online. I'll just pretend. About 75%. Yeah, that's a good number. Interesting, yeah. It is scientifically proven that laughter can lower your stress levels. Laughter doesn't just lighten your mental load, but it can encourage physical change. When you laugh, it intensifies the way you take in oxygen-rich air. And this air energizes many organs, your heart, your lungs, your muscles. It sounds like a replacement for exercising to me. A spirited laugh can make your stress response go up and down, increasing and decreasing your heart rate and blood pressure. In the end, the outcome of this is a relaxing feeling. In the long run, laughter can improve your immune system. When negative and uncomfortable thoughts infest your mind, it can cause chemical reactions that can bring more stress into your system. But by laughing, you release neuropeptides, the things people used to eat in 2017. No, don't eat those. They can kill you. Anyway, moving on. For people who experience depression, sometimes due to chronic illness, laughter can diminish your depression and/or anxiety. And last but not least, laughter can improve personal satisfaction. Laughter can help you get through difficult situations, ours being our little buddy, COVID-19. Laughter helps form relationships. It helps you connect with others. To be honest, after reading all of this, I didn't believe it. Comedy and laughing was not something I was serious about. I thought of comedy as something people just messed around with, something people did just to have some fun, have a good laugh with some friends, which, don't get me wrong, is a part of comedy, but ironically, it can become very serious to someone. Summer of 2020, best summer of our lives, right? No, it was horrible, but it did change mine. Summer of 2020, best summer of our lives, right? No, it was horrible, but it did change mine. I decided that I was going to go and volunteer at the local food bank. At the food bank, a variety of people come in daily, but one person in particular really stuck with me. This person was a complete stranger, someone I'd never spoken to in my life. And the first word that came out of this person's mouth were, "Joke? Do you want to hear a joke?" And to be honest again, wow, I'm being very honest today, I didn't. I was in a bad mood, I'd been standing on my feet for hours, and ironically, it was hot in Olympia. But I did welcome it, because I wanted to test the theory about what laughter can do to you. After hearing this joke, I realized that everything said about what laughter can do to you is true. After hearing this and coming to the realization that laughter can help you through difficult times, I knew that I was going to make it a daily goal to make someone laugh. I knew it would make their day better, and I knew it would make them feel good about themselves and help make others feel good about themselves. You don't have to be good at telling jokes or writing comedy to make someone laugh. You just need to notice the humor in different situations. I remember the first time I went driving, I was very serious. I was going to be this professional Formula One driver. I was going to be amazing. But after nearly crashing the car a few times, I noticed the funny side of things. I can drive perfectly fine now. Well, half perfectly fine. I'm going to leave you with something to think about. What will be the joke that makes you notice how important it is to laugh? What will be the joke that changes your perspective on comedy? And what will be the joke that makes you see humor in the situation? Robin Williams once said, "No matter what the world tell you, words and ideas can change the world." Well, that was my idea, and I hope it changes your world. Thank you.